to the channel. My name is Zaki and we're talking about Warzone this time. We're going to be talking about a lot about Valorant on this channel, but I do look at everything online and that's what this channel is about, which is why it's called Zaki and not Valorant Hub. That being said, let's take a listen to NICKMERCS talking about Warzone dying. Is Warzone dying? I would love to hear his take and I'm going to give you my take as well.
Today's video, we're going to be talking about a topic that's been brought up a lot in my chat lately, and I think it's kind of my own fault, but then again, you know, is it? A lot of people in my chat, a lot of people on my socials have been talking about, is Warzone dying? Is the game kind of falling off? So, before I get into it, drop a comment down below, talk to me, tell me if you think the game's dying. You think it's falling off? Why? Give me some reasons. I'll give you mine. The biggest problem right now is hacking. I mean, there's no anti-cheat. It's not a shocker. You guys know that. I know that. It's very, very difficult to play the game of Warzone because, one, there's a lot of people cheating. Two, you never know who's cheating. It's become relentless and there's no light at the end of the tunnel. I do think that that's a big driver, man. I think that that right there is going to be a big reason if and when the game does kind of really fall off, because it's got a lot of content creators and people just not really wanting to play the game so much anymore, man. I mean, you see Timmy the Tatman on this New World game. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, and the list goes on and on and on. A lot of people are just not playing as much as they used to because they're just kind of sick of it, and I don't blame them. And you don't even got to be a content creator to be feeling that, man. I see a lot of you guys in my comments and all my stuff every day saying the same stuff, man. And I feel bad for you. I wish I had the fix. I wish I could just go in there and, you know, but I can't. I know that the game of Warzone is beautiful and it's an incredible game at the foundation, the core. It really is, man. It's a great piece to build on, but without an anti-cheat, it's just like, what are we doing? And then we have the competitive side of this BR, and there's just a serious lack of integrity. I mean, all kinds of routers and low-key hackers and all other forms of cheating. It's like every week there's something new over there, you know? The game just hasn't been the same lately, bro. You know, it's got me thinking about Halo. It's got me thinking about, like, MMOs. I ain't never streamed an MMO. I'm thinking about it. It's crazy.
Okay, so this is really interesting because I have literally seen NICKMERCS say the same thing, but not the same thing, to be clear, but same sentiments about falling off potentially as far as the game is concerned with Fortnite. I saw every big streamer, as I did report on Fortnite a lot, did well with it back in the day. I saw NICKMERCS, Cypher PK, Ninja, Myth, all of them come up. I saw all of it, right? And so it's interesting watching NICKMERCS now talking about Warzone in this way. And this isn't surprising to me. You know, I have seen a lot of people, even in my comments on my Call of Duty channel, complaining about Warzone hackers. In fact, some of my most viewed videos is talking about Warzone hackers. So I'm not surprised at all that this is a problem at all. As far as how this is going to work out, I honestly don't know. The reality is I don't know what Warzone's anti-cheat is, but a lot of games actually are having these issues. You know, talk about Apex, for example, talk about Fortnite. Now that's not a surprise because Fortnite and Apex share an anti-cheat. It's called Easy Anti-Cheat. Now I'm not actually sure who's the developer of that, but either way, it's not working out too well. Apex literally got hacked to the point where people couldn't play the game a couple months ago, maybe a month ago. It was really bad, and of course, it's not just about not being able to play the game, it's about when you are in the game, people obviously killing you, and you thinking, are they hacking or are they not? One game that's really good at the moment is Valorant. Valorant has Vanguard now. No, they don't stop every hacker, but they definitely stop a lot of them. Really good to see. Having said that, I want to actually, rather than just talking about, oh no, hackers are bad, etc. Obviously, that's not good, but let's actually do a bit of research here really quickly. Let's go over to StudyGnome because this is a Twitch stats and analysis website where we can have a look at the games that are doing well right now. Now, let's give it a fair trial. We can see here most watched games, and we can see here trending games. So New World is what NICKMERCS was talking about, and of course, that's what Tim's been playing, and a lot of other streamers have been playing too. Now, is that going to stay around? I don't know. I actually haven't looked at New World enough to know how well I think it's going to do. I generally bet on the publisher, not the game specifically all the time. With that being said, though, this is actually only on the 7 days. I want to give it a fair trial by going to 90 days. Let's look at the last 3 months. And over the last 3 months, we actually see Warzone has increased by 2.1%. So that's a really good sign, right? But if we go over to the last month, let's see what happens. So Valorant has, over the past month at least, knocked Warzone down to the top 5. But top 5 is really good, right? We see most watched games and Warzone is there. Now let's go to the past week, see where it goes there. And it's actually doing right. So realistically, I think it probably is doing okay at the moment. Having said that, when I think about Fortnite was also and is still doing incredibly well, and it has its peaks and troughs. Now, Twitch is not the only metric that we can look at this for. In fact, let's have a quick look at Google Trends, and this is what the sort of thing we'll be doing on this channel is essentially looking through what's actually happening here, or at least trying to get the best idea. So let's type in Call of Duty Warzone. as a video game search term. And so currently this is just the UK. Let's take it to worldwide. Let's see how it's going. So worldwide, the interest over the past 12 months is actually on just a trough right now. But having said that, whilst we are on a trough, if you have a look over here, obviously it was a peak right here. It hasn't really shifted too much. Now, if it had gone all the way down to 0, that would be a problem potentially, but we're still on a 41 relatively interest over the past time. Let's have a quick look at 90 days. Let's see how this is going right now. So really, this is a normal pattern. So is Warzone going down? Maybe or maybe not. I don't know, honestly, because the stats that we're seeing here doesn't tell us anything completely unusual. Having said that, it is never a good thing when streamers are starting to take a break from something that they've been enjoying for so long, because what that generally means is that they've had a really good time with it and they will come back to it most likely. It's not like Tim the Tatman has stopped playing Warzone. It's not like NICKMERCS has completely stopped playing Warzone. They will come back to it, I'm sure. They'll want to. They enjoy the game. But as far as how long the game has shelf life depends on how Activision essentially takes things on. And of course, that itself could get pretty messy depending on how things go. We also know that Call of Duty, the next one is coming out. I think that is World War II Vanguard, if I have got that correct, having reported that on my Call of Duty channel. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below though. Do you think Warzone is dying? Through a numbers point of view, I'd love to hear your take. Obviously as well, let me know what your experiences are on Warzone. Honestly, I've stopped playing Warzone over the past couple of weeks simply because the downloads are really bad, friends. As far as I'm concerned, I've stopped keeping up to date with how many times you have to download that game and how much gigabytes it takes, the size of the download. That being said, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. It's interesting to hear Nick's take. Let's have a quick, make sure that we haven't cut him off too much. Let's have a quick last listen.
Definitely, if I had to really cast my firm opinion, I would say that the game is definitely slowly falling off, man. People are really getting sick of this shit. So you guys drop a comment, talk to me, tell me how you're feeling. In this gameplay, we'll throw a little gameplay on the end of it. I'm playing with Timmy the Fat Man, Cypher PK, and my boy Face Neo, and we're doing...
So when we're talking about the game falling off, it's also important to think about what's the alternative. You know, where's the attention going to go? Because when games fall off, generally the attention disperses into other games, and Valorant is a great example of this. Valorant is a game that has taken on gamers from CS, from Call of Duty, from Overwatch, from Rainbow Six Siege, from PUBG, you name it. Of course, everyone, or a lot of people at least, have Valorant as their second, third, fourth, fifth game after playing many games prior, and that's why a lot of people obviously already have an upper hand, especially from CS. If you have played it, you'll know that Valorant is definitely probably easier, honestly, in some ways. Having said that, I do think it's going to be interesting. I don't think any other games right now are stepping up to the plate too much. Parlia is looking interesting. Some of you may or may not know that, and I'll be covering that in another video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Hopefully this video was interesting or helpful to you. If it was, like, it's always appreciated. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.